Hey everyone, welcome back. So you have some back issues, back pain, and you've been told that your lower back is weak. Not necessarily. And so I'm going to offer you a different idea in what we've learned in science. So today I'm going deeper. Hi, I have low back pain, my back is weak. Maybe not. All right everyone, so welcome back. So you're struggling with low back pain and maybe even something as simple as I bent over to put my sock on or I bent over to put the key in the car kind of hurt my low back. And then someone says to you, hey, you know what? Your low back must be weak. Well, here's my response to that. Really, well, how heavy is the key? So you're telling me maybe I lift all these things in life that are a lot heavier, but then at that moment, this 2-ounce key blew my back out. And what happened to your strength then? And also, how strong then do you have to be? So here's what we need to know about the low back. These bones themselves in the lumbar spine, we have the cervical, the thoracic, and the lumbar, they have a direct amount of motion in and of themselves. So when I do something like this, my overall body moved a certain amount of degrees, but directly the bones themselves also moved a certain amount of degrees. Here's what we know about the low back. When you go front to back, these bones can only move about 40 degrees before they crash into each other. So if I go like this, after 40 degrees, these bones are now compressing. As long as I can continue to move through my abdominals and my upper back, then the compression won't be too bad and the body will say, I can deal with that. Side to side, these bones only have 20 degrees. So as soon as I do that, boom, they are now crashing into each other. So my body says, well, I'd like your hip to take some. I'd like your upper back to take some. I want the rest of your body to be able to take some. And if it can't, you'll continue to compress in there. Here's the big one. In the lumbar spine, in rotation, you only have 5 degrees before these bones crash into each other. 5. In other words, I'm out right now. They are crashing into each other. If I want to continue to rotate, my body's going to say, well, I need your hip to pick that up. I need your hamstrings to pick that up. I need your calf. I need your ankle. I need your knee. I need your upper back. I need everybody else up and down the chain to pick up that motion. Because if it doesn't, you're going to continue to grind through me. And the problem is, if you continue to grind through me, I'm going to feel that pressure and my solution is going to be don't. So I might spasm you, I'm going to start to tighten, I'm going to start to send you pain. Is it because the low back was weak? No. The low back says, listen, biomechanically, that's how I'm designed, that's what I got. You have to respect that and know that about me. So if you want to rotate well, make sure you're getting those hips to rotate. Make sure you're getting those calves and hamstrings. Everybody else needs to do it for me. Because if you drive through me, I'm going to say, don't. So are you necessarily weak in your low back? I would argue probably not. But rather understand that the low back is part of a team, part of a chain, and some of its teammates are letting it down. What we need to do is find those teammates, give them back, and the low back will say, oh, thank God, finally. Finally now, I'm working again with my friends. Reach out to me to find out how.